the door. Finally. Shall we? Now all we had to do was go through it.
Oh.
However, it was locked. It's never locked. Suddenly, the strangest pair appeared out of nowhere. What key? The green asked. The key in Emerald City, of course, they said. To which I asked.
So which way?
They seemed rather perplexed, pointing in all different directions. What choice did we have? We needed to get through the door. Before we left, they told us to disguise ourselves, for he was expecting us. Before I could ask who, they started fighting. Thank you, I said, as we quietly made our way to the van. I hope they let us borrow this, I told the green. To which the green replied,
I just hope that someday someone would love me.
He has a really good voice.
Yeah,
though.
he does. He's trying to unlock memories or like to get through the door. And the green man is like kind of like helping him out
like
to
the
find it.
sidekick to help
Yeah.
him find it.
And as the comment said, they're those minions, and that's the reason that they're like choosing all different directions because they don't want him to find the key. The ending, I just wish that someday someone will love me. We know what that means, but like for the
Like,
green man to say
There's
it,
context.
yeah, because we don't know who the green man is really, right?
He's like a type of sidekick, but we don't like
know his story.
know exactly. Yeah.
And the way that it was said, like they were borrowing the car and that suddenly just popped up.
It seems like there's like a lot of clues.
Yeah.
You have to like really dive into it and really know exactly what everybody is and how it works.
There's a lot that we don't know that it
About DPR
Yeah.
IAN in general, but we also don't know a lot of like what each music video really represents and what it means to him as an artist. Kind of like we gotta figure it out.
maybe the next So I Dance will answer a lot of the questions that we have.
This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. It seems to be a sudden general explosion of mass.
It's the same voice
Further
as
details available
the
at this
teaser.
Yeah, of the key.
"No, hello, on
I like the guitar sound.
to the show. Your sweet
So we're on the way to
face
look
is
for
turning
key
cold
then.
as the fires begin to draw a little closer. I left all the water running at home, then drove around with a car that we stole. All of a sudden they just wanted to know how I really feel, so I just danced.
Okay.
I just danced.
We have a bunch
Kind of sounds like voices, right?
Yeah.
Hello,
That was
your
nice.
beautiful roses of fly flamingos.
The voice sounds good though.
To giant pink rocks, let me know how many knives are in my back. Don't get cold, your world is just about to. I left all the water running at home, then drove around with a car that we stole. All of a sudden they just wanted to know how I really feel, so I just danced. I just danced.
Oh. That's crazy.
I just danced.
That's him. The one that is expecting him. Emerald City.
He's an Emerald City Wizard Lodge.
That's Mito. He said that's Mito. He's trying to stop him. Maybe the box has
From finding
the memories or the trauma. What does it have? Rocks. No!
I never thought it would come to this. We like them struggles.
It's not a regular story.
God, this shit sucks.
This is how I really feel. This is how I really feel. So I just danced.
I hear the song.
The noises are.
Well, there's a lot to like think about, you know?
Yes!
Like everything, like from what the comments were telling us of Mr. Insanity and Mito.
The song in general, it felt more of like this song that you sing to but not realize the meaning behind it exactly, because you could be vibing to it and then see the music video and like you
And
see
it's like, oh, it has a more.
because like when Mito came on, he was like full of darkness and smoke, like how the comments said. So
Yeah,
he's
like
like
the contrast between Mr. Insanity and him, and you can see it.
you can really see it, like his facial expressions and like just the energy that Mito gives, so different from Mr. Insanity.
Very different. You can see like from the colors and the way they dress and the way that they like their body language too. You can see that.
I think knowing like from reading like the comments and knowing like the meaning behind it, it's different watching it and trying to interpret it versus when you know nothing about
Just
it.
watching for the first
first
time,
time, yeah.
Like when we watched Don't Go Insane, we were like, oh, what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah.
But then the comments were like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what he goes through. It's like, oh, okay. Now we kind of like try to like figure out the music video.
Because it's not just like a fun, like this is about his actual life and like he's like,
Yeah, he's vulnerable.
yeah, very vulnerable.
Like he's telling his story within the music and the visuals and everything. Yeah,
How he feels. One thing I really liked was like the sweetness of his voice.
his voice is really nice.
The sweetness of his voice, yeah. And
The guitar too.
the guitar. Whenever he's saying you're beautiful, there's this like deepness like from his tone, but there's still this like sweetness in his voice. I really like his voice in this one. It's very, very nice. From the lyrics, in the beginning he mentioned he's like there's no hellos. I can't help but think that it connects with like the way that his alters switch. There's no warning or there's no like, okay, I'm coming in.
It just
or
happens all
it
of a
just
sudden
happens.
sometimes.